right. Hello, second grade. Bristol's about to walk through the screen. Hi, Bristol. You can get by. Okay. All right. So we are learning about geometry today. So just to remind you, geometry comes from the Greek words geo, which mean earth, and meter, which mean measure. So geometry is the study of measuring the earth. So in your lesson, you're going to be going over some shapes. One of the shapes looks like this. And what shape is that? I'm just using the brown, so I'm going to switch over to the black. That is a triangle. Now this is called a triangle because tri means 3 angles, but then there's also 3 sides. So there's 1, 2, 3 angle, and then 1, 2, 3 sides. So that's a triangle. The next shape that you're going to encounter is a whole category of shapes called quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals are shapes that have 4 sides and 4 angles. So that can include a square. That was an uneven square, I apologize. It can include a rectangle. It can include this is a trapezoid, in case you didn't know. Trapezoid comes from the word table, so if you think about it, that kind of looks like a table, but it's still got the 4 sides to it. And then you could also have what's that called? It is a diamond, but it has another name. It starts with an R. Rhombus. And a rhombus, basically, the only difference between a rhombus and a square is that a square has like I could draw a box around the angles of a square, and they would be a straight, it would make like an L. It would be a 90-degree angle. But a rhombus is kind of a squished version of that, so it doesn't have those straight 90-degree L angles like we have on the square. Then we get into our polygons. So poly means multiple. Gon means corners. So there's more polygons than you're going to get into this lesson, but that's just what polygon means. So we have a pentagon. Oh. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm so sorry. See, teachers make mistakes too. A pentagon is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a pentagon has 5 sides. So that's because penta means 5. Gon means corners. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the next one that we get into, which is what I was drawing earlier, has 6 sides and 6 angles. So that makes it a hexagon. So hex meaning 6, gon meaning corners or angles. So these are the shapes that you're going to be learning in this lesson. Let me turn on to the next page and see what we're going to be doing next. So the next one, you're just going to be looking for shapes. You're going to be classifying them by how many sides they have. And now you've got this understanding of how many sides. You just really have to remember poly is multiple, gon is corners, and penta is 5, hexagon is 6, a rhombus is a squished square, so it doesn't have those very straight L angles. So this is like a square angle. That's a rhombus angle. And then rectangle we know as for trapezoid. Trapezoid is how they say it, is like a table. So that's all we've learned from that. And then basically the next part of it is you're just going to be making shapes together. So how could we take some of these shapes and put them together? One of the things they noticed is that if you have a hexagon, what shape is that? A trapezoid. And a hexagon is just 2 trapezoids. So that's one of the things that we're going to learn. And then when you have this hexagon, you could also split it into triangles. So this lesson is just learning about a bunch of different shapes and figuring out the different things you can do with them and how you can split them up, which is setting a foundation for fractions, which I know we've been doing some fractions. So this is just setting the foundation for that. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Good to see you all. See you later.